Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ryan and Simon once again, and this time I am playing on the Omega Fusion server. Yes, indeed, Omega Fusion. Um, this is actually a new season, season 3, so the map has been restarted and such. But yeah, I played on this server on season 2, but I wasn't active at all. I didn't do videos, so. Yeah, I want to change that. So I started playing on this new map, on this new season, because it has a new mod pack. Let me show you right here. And it has some stuff that really interests me, especially buildcraft and forestry. Maybe I get into bees, but I don't think so. I think I will stick to buildcraft and let's say buildcraft and forestry, because those are basically machines. And um, also in this mod pack you have all different kinds of ores. Let me get into this chest right here. You of course have diamonds, but new ores are tin and copper and silver and lead. What's this? Shiny ingot, invar, bronze, ferrous, all kinds of shards, amber, basically all kinds of new stuff which will look familiar if you have ever played Feed the Beast, but that's just these two mods that are the same as Feed the Beast. The rest is basically totally different, because ever seen this wood? I don't think so. No. Let's go over here. Did you ever see this portal? Maybe you did, if you didn't play the Minecraft pack, because this is Mistcraft. And this is basically the spawn, where you spawn. There's a book to down there where we just came. That's also a return. Now here you can create ages, which are basically worlds where you can go to set up a quarry or whatever. I don't know what you can do about it. Over here we have enchanting table, and that gets me to the next mod, which is enchanting plus. You just put a tool in there and you can choose whatever you want, but I don't have any levels, so I cannot show you really. But if you need fortune, you can get fortune if you have the right amount of apples. What? XP levels. But if you need silk touch, you can get silk touch. No freaking problem. Well, let's get to my plot. We basically have this spawn town with all kind of different plots. We could submit on the forum of what kind of plot you wanted, from a 32 by 32 to a 45 by 45 plot, and I choose to go a little smaller. A 32 by 32 would be fine for me, so that's what I got. At least I hope I did. I didn't count it at all, and I'm not going to right now. I have a coal coke oven right here, which basically you put coal in, then this starts going, and it will turn this coal into coal coke, which will basically increase the efficiency of your coal. So basically this is regular coal. Oh, you can't see that? Ah, that sucks. But coal coke is really much better. Over here I have my buildcraft stuff. These are buildcraft as well, right? Or are they forestry machines? Maybe. I think this is all buildcraft. Well, these engines will basically power, well, this one is separate for this rolling machine, which you will need to create iron tanks, which I'll show you in just a bit. I also have one of these engines down here, which will power this powered furnace, which will cook basically ores, but also dusts. And you may think, how do I get dusts? Well, from a pulverizer. And what is basically a dust. Let me see if I have anything. Come on now. I need an ore that can be put in this machine. That kind of stinks. Well, let's just take this thing. Basically, this engine will pull the items from this chest. Goes into this machine if there is space, because as you can see, green is this line. So all these ores will try to go in here if there is an inventory spot free. If there is not, it will be forced to go to red. Then it will be forced to go up, and then it needs to go to yellow because that's the only choice it has, so it gets back in the chest if it cannot go in here. But if it can, let me just put some stuff in there. This will start running, and you probably can't even see it because it goes so fast. Yep, it creates two dust, tin dust, and those two will go in here, which will give you 1 ingot per dust. So basically with this setup I double my ore production, which is pretty cool. Now I also have a diamond furnace here, which is way more efficient than one of these. Basically this is faster and it will use less fuel. But for these engines, as you can see, there's some kind of fuel and water in there. Water is not that big of a deal because down here, oh, I can't even reach it. You can see down there is some kind of block. That's an aqueous accumulator. Let me just type it in right here. Aqueous accumulator. This bad boy. It's been created like this, pretty simple. But what it does, it takes water from a source block and it pumps it into blocks that are next to it if they can accept it. So it will just fill this up, also for this engine because it's next to it. And in here you can put fuel or lava or oil, whatever kind of fuel you would prefer. Now lava is the worst and fuel is the best. Let me get to my oil refinery. Teleport, I love Mistcraft. Basically what's going on here, you may think. This tank is filled with oil. Now how do I get oil? From such a well. There was lag? Hello? There was one of those wells right there, but I covered it up and there's still one left, but I can't start pumping yet because then this tank will fill up. But basically I have 855 buckets of oil which will be sucked out and goes into this machine called a refinery or a refiner. Let's see, refinery. Okay, which is pretty expensive. It needs 4 diamonds, so yeah. Then once it gets in here, it will process, which will take quite a while, and it'll turn it into fuel. And I now have 557 buckets of fuel, which I don't know if this means anything to you. One bucket will give me 600,000 MJs. And if you're not familiar with Buildcraft or the MJ thing, just believe me, it's a lot. 600,000 for one bucket is a lot. Now this machine needs power from these engines, which I power with their own fuel, which will, as you can see, the yellow line, 6 MJ per tick for 100,000 ticks. So that makes 600,000, which is pretty amazing. Now once these 2 wells are done, I want to transport this fuel to my plot, and I want to put it into a boiler, and well, I'll explain that stuff all later, but basically it will give me even more energy than that 600,000 MJ that I get right now. But to transport it back there, as you can see there, there's spawn, I can just run these pipes all the way there. But that's something I don't like, because it takes ages to place them, and it also takes ages to get them down again. So basically I need a total of 8 ender pearls, and then I can make 2 liquid tesseracts. Whoa. I can't spell. Tesseract. This one. Liquid tesseract. Now what this does, as you can see, it needs ender resonant ender. Difficult words. Basically what it does, it transports any liquid from one place to another. So I can just put 1 tesseract at my base, attached to such a tank, and 1 tesseract right here, which will pump the fuel out. So that will make it so that I don't have to run all those pipes all the way there. And you may think, this is not a whole lot of oil. Where in hell did you get 850 buckets? Well, there were 1500, so 1500 buckets. But this doesn't look a whole lot. But as you can see, it goes all the way down there, and I can't actually reach the bottom because then I will drown. But down there is kind of a sphere filled with oil, and every 2 oil buckets will turn into 1 fuel bucket, which is quite amazing. But that's the old refinery right here. Let me get back to spawn, and for this first episode I don't think it's gonna be a whole very long one, but I'll just go around what other people did so far. Up here, by the way, if you're wondering, you see a command block. Indeed, it is a command block, and basically, as far as I know, for the first couple of, I don't know how long, it will be permaday. So as soon as the sun goes down, this will trigger and make a day again. I hope this gets removed pretty fast so I can get those ender pearls for my tesseracts, because there's no way to get enderman here now. Yeah, in caves, but yeah, that's not really good, especially if you have a fire aspect sword. Now, over here is the first house. I haven't actually seen this yet. I don't know whose this is. Let's see, what does he have here? This is a powered furnace and also a pulverizer. So yeah, it's basically the same setup as I have, but a little different. Okay, but who is this? I literally have no clue. But he's busy, or she. That's for sure. Now, as I can see here, bees. Yes, in the new mod pack, bees have been added. Let's see. It's zombie spawner. Aha. Crafter. Oh, that's for tree breeding. Oh, he's tree breeding here. That's interesting. Very, very cool. Now, let's more beehives. Night Destroyer is also working on tree breeding. Interesting. Now, over here is Joker's plot. I've been here quite a bit because I played with him on the server quite a bit. Same as with Sim. Those are the two guys that I've played most with right now. Let's eat. But yeah, he started building this build today, I believe. Not sure yet. But yeah. Back here is Sim, his plot. Yep, Sim. Now he has some pretty awesome stuff. I mean, what do you think about these blocks? It's amber. I really, really like it. But yeah. He's watching me. Yeah, Sim is basically caving all day and all night, so yeah, he doesn't have any shit yet. he's bad. Now, one of the houses that I like most from till now is this one, which is actually Cree or Christopher, her base house. And those are actually all silver tree leaves, I believe, right? Those magical trees. She died. Oh. But yeah, I just really like the looks of this place. It doesn't have any function on the inside yet, I believe. I mean, maybe it does. Yeah, it has some stuff. Looks like she's going into the bees as well. This is a pulverizer and a mailbox, right? Yeah, it's a mailbox. Is that a pouch? Okay. I should get one of these as well, because they are really useful. Like, if I want to send a quick message to the rest of the server, it'll be done in just a split second. What is this? Let's see. I haven't seen this one yet. It's Incredible Jody. Or Jody. in need of gravel. Piggy. Oh. Is that a big chicken or no? It looked like it was a giant chicken because the snow was behind her. I don't know. Yeah, he's just starting off like everyone else on this server. I know Dustbox has been starting a little bit on the bees as well. He's pretty close to mine, but let me just go back to mine and run over to Dustbox. I think this is Dustbox's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Dustbox's blood. Yeah, he's working on the bees as well. Let's see if I can open these things. Nope. Nope. I want to see what he's doing. Come on. Make seed oil, which goes into a liquid transposer, and a carpenter to make those things. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But yeah, I think that's all we have on this server till now, right? I think we do. They actually just a little fact. They have already fought the Ender dragon, so an Enderman farm should be up pretty soon, which will be awesome. So we can gear up. So yeah, that's really awesome. But what I want to do with my plot is I want to make some kind of a factory. I'm not sure what I want to create, but I was thinking about maybe providing power for the whole spawn town, because with this fuel I can get started pretty easy, and then maybe I want to switch over to biomass production. I think I have a setup where which will basically power itself and also give me a little profit. So it will create biomass like it's nothing. But for that factory I actually need a house or a factory building. So what I want to ask you guys watching this video, if you're playing on the server, sure, why not? But I need a building, and I want to ask you if you want to design something for me. Like, I'm not sure how many people are actually watching this, but yeah, I'm not really good at building something. I mean, I can do the technical stuff real fine, but the building, meh, that's something I don't really like. Meh. Meh. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, maybe you already have a build, just send me your world, or if you play on the server, just hit me up on Skype and maybe you can build it for me. Smiley face. Yeah. But yeah, just let me know. But I think that's gonna be it for this first episode of the Omega Fusion server. It's basically just letting you know that I'm gonna play here and I will record. I have a schedule, and you may think this is oil, but no. Yeah. I hope you like this first episode. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.